Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It'll be a fantastic day. Today we'll play more of Xenoblade. Alright, let's go. I just got done with a chapter, I think. I think this is a new chapter. Does that mean how many chapters are in this? It's starting, the plot's starting to actually come together now. This is, oh, okay. They're starting war. No! Because if they start war on the Miqol aren't the one fighting us. Gale's, right?
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kalian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot
calm
deny this.
down.
The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother.
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around to the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Aerith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Yes.
Dickson, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden...
Is that your response?
I don't
Don't
remember.
go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dickson!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk,
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on...
Alright, sorry about that. I got a phone call. And I forgot how to pause it, so I just wanted to let it play while I did that. So I'm gonna have to rewatch that cutscene because I didn't get to see the ending of that. But then while I was talking on the phone, I figured out I remember the pause. Oh my gosh. Anyway, sorry. Let's get back to this. How to unpause it? There we go.
Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
This is
was Lady Mayneth.
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that. But he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did. And he swore to take revenge.
So he even
wants to
has
do to us
reasoning.
what the Bionis did to the Machina.
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten, or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is
Shulk,
this stinks.
you're so
Who
precious.
cares what he's been through?
Rind!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Zenza?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
Man, this just took a like a turn.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a Mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a Mecon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a Mecon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the Mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best.
Alright. I teared up a little bit, guys. Oh my goodness. This game really makes you love the characters.
I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
We have to gather the materials.
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this
Xenoblade.
bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes ashore there. You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
Alright. According to... What an interesting concept. Alright. Jeez. I'm thinking of making a tier list of the Xenoblade, which one's my favorite, and explaining and maybe talking about my favorite parts of Xeno. I played Xenoblade 2, this one, and then I played 3, and I want to play Xenoblade X before I make that tier list, though. Because I have a lot to talk about these Xenoblades and what I like and what I dislike about them. And I'm saving it for the tier list. How do I get out of here? Where do I go? I thought I got out this way. Oh, I did. Okay. Wait, how do I... What an interesting concept of this, though. Why do they keep changing my party? I don't want him on my team. Oh, because Sheila's not there anymore. I'm so sad. Sharla, Sheila. I have all their names all like mixed up. There's Sheila, Sharla, Fiona, Fiora. Who else? Dunban. I called him Dun once because of Riki. Riki I call Riku all the time because of Xenoblade 3. It's a pony! Dinosaur. How cute.
I can feel the power.
That scared me. Let's see, and then there's Ryan, which I don't really have an issue with his name. Ooh, battling. Let's fight him.
Got through that pretty good. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
I see your strength is the genuine article.
And then where are you, big dude? Where is he? There he is. Alright, I think I did pretty good. Definitely need to level up some. We can go back to Junks. I like the name of that place. Alright, we got the part for Fiora.
How are you?
Oh, I need to get, did you find the unit? Yes.
I think we found it. Is this the piezoelectric unit?
Yes,
how would you know what it looks
well
like?
Done.
Like
Leonardo, will Fiora be okay now?
She'll be fine. It will just take me a little time to reconfigure and install the unit. Leave it to me.
I have the
You get some
desktop
rest.
on.
But
I forgot to turn off the desktop.
Shulk, do you want her to see you looking exhausted when she wakes up?
you're right. I'll try and get some rest. Thank you for everything you're doing.
By the way,
Yes?
the chief says he wants to speak with you. I think it's about Egil.
I'll go and see him. He wants Egil stopped. And so do we. But I need to sleep on it.
Good. You mustn't overburden yourself. We will help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
I like her. I hope she's not a bad guy. Now I'm just thinking everybody's a bad guy. What an interesting village this is. I knew she would. You can rest up today.
Welcome.
let's take a rest. Yeah, I think after this,
How are you?
after
Sleep
this
well?
whole
Yes,
scene,
very well.
I might just call
I
it quits and level
wanted
up
to,
some.
Talk about your son.
Yeah, we'll kill
Have you
him.
made up your mind?
Yes. We agree with you. Egil must be stopped.
Yes.
But we can't act now.
Oh? Why's that?
Before we came here, we heard of plans to form an allied force on Bionis. Any day now, they're going to launch an attack on Mechonis. But it's too dangerous. Egil has made a weapon that could kill us all.
The weapon that Mumkar was using? The one that shoots green fluid?
He said it can decompose any being from Bionis.
We have to go back and warn them, before it's too late.
Well, you could always ask me to do it.
Dickson!
How does he?
What are you
He's
doing
always
here?
here. It's so weird. He knew all along about the
I can't believe you
Mechonis.
found us.
Why? This place is directly below the fortress. If you fell from up there, I figured you must have ended up here. And Bob's your uncle.
You're looking well, Dickson.
Ah, I see you're looking like your usual old self.
You know each other?
Kinda.
I scratch his back. He scratches mine. He tells us about the outside world, and we give him technology and information.
Why did you keep that to yourself? That information is vital to all who fight Mechonis.
Not all of us Homs are good people. What would happen if the Mechonis-hating types found this place? These Machina cut themselves off from the world to get away from pointless fighting.
So they escaped to live in peace. Somewhere they wouldn't be seen. Makes sense.
Clever little crown princess, ain't ya?
So this is where you obtained all that stuff you brought back to Colony 9. I wondered where you were getting it from.
I thought it was
Okay,
fine
so-
as long as it helped Shulk out at the lab. I guess the secret's out now. So, that weapon. How dangerous are we talking about?
I haven't discovered why, but it disintegrates anything it touches. But only if it's living tissue from Bionis.
Bet that would come in handy.
Dickson!
I'm only joking. Anyway, for now, just don't let any of it touch you. I'll come up with something to counter it. Leave it with me and I'll keep you posted. You lot go and take care of that Eagle or whatever his name
Eagle.
is. If you take him down, the Allied force might not even be needed.
Okay. Let me think about it for a bit.
There's a lot to put on his shoulder. I mean, all he did was set out to get revenge on Fiora, and she's alive now. He got what he wanted, and now he has to save the entire planet.
Fiora.
Ain't made your mind up yet?
Dickson, listen.
Dunban told me all about it. The goal of your mission. So, you wanted to avenge Fiora.
Yes.
See, and now
But
his
you found
mission's
her alive. And now you've got her back.
alive-ish.
So you're all done now, ain't ya?
What are you fighting for, Dickson?
Me? He just gets right under my skin. That Egil guy.
Because he's trying to exterminate the Homs.
There's that. But that ain't everything. It's his hatred for the Bionis. Or more like his aim to wipe out everything that lives on the Bionis. I'll tell you one thing. That Bionis allied force is coming together quicker than I thought.
Really?
Yep. That high-end tier prince is really moving things along.
Will they launch an attack on Mechonis?
Of course. But it looks like the Prince has got another plan. He gave me a message for you. When the Allied force attacks Mechonis, you don't need to join the fight. He wants you to take advantage of the chaos and do what it is you need to do.
Prince Callian said that.
I was pretty surprised too. He looks like a sissy, but he's got guts.
Yeah. I think that's the type of man he is.
So, what are you
I don't
gonna
think
do?
he looks like a sissy at
He
all.
wanted me to let him know.
We're going to the Mechonis capital.
You're gonna take down Egil.
I don't know. I can't forgive the Mechon for what they've done. But after listening to Miqol, I think there might be another way.
You're too soft.
Right?
Do you really think that?
He's so precious.
Too right. He's the self-proclaimed leader of Mechonis. I heard about what he did to the Monado. If you face him, it might get eaten up. But you have to throw everything at him. Even if there's only a slim chance of winning. Hesitate for 1 second, and you're a goner.
I think we need a better plan.
We won't let Shulk die.
Fiora.
Not ever.
Fiora, are you okay to be walking around?
Yep.
I have to hand it to her. That Lenada's pretty good. And not just with machines. She's also quite familiar with organic physiology.
You went to get the things you needed to cure me, right? I'm sorry I caused all this hassle. But I'm fine now. I'll be by your side, fighting to protect you. No matter where we go, no matter how difficult it gets, Shulk will do the right thing. It doesn't matter how slim our chances. Shulk will always stick to the right path.
And don't forget, it's because of Shulk that we are all here, fighting together. I think
Aw,
that shows he
man.
has a strong character.
I like the group of people I'm with.
Am I wrong, Dickson?
Well, when I think about everything you lot have done, I can't deny that.
Dickson, we're going to the Mechonis capital. About the Allied force.
Yeah, leave it to me. I ain't gonna let anything happen to the colony. Those Mechon won't get away with anything else.
Good. Okay, so at first I was like, Dickson, kind of iffy. I knew he knew more than what he was letting on. I knew it. So he knows about, like, everything.
Are you going?
Yes. Thank you for all your help.
You might run into someone called Vinaya in the capital. Just mention my name, she'll lend a hand.
Vinaya.
Vinaya?
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on. You mean she's Egil's sister?
You've got it, lad.
And you say she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to hurt Egil, but she doesn't like what he's doing. She should be a big help to you young'uns.
I don't know why she'd help us, but we'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fiora, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs. I think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
That's weird.
Theoretically, it might
Maybe
be
they can
possible
grow
to
a
use your genetic
clone of her
information
body?
to regenerate your missing organs.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance. But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
Thank you, Lenada.
Fiora.
Renata.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
Off you go, kid. I'm counting on you and the Monado. Don't let me down, Shulk.
Hmm. Uh-oh. Are you Gil? Looks pretty cool.
Why did that face betray me? And that light... No, that is not possible. It must have been remnants of memories from her former life that made me lose control. Memories. They are what limited the potential of Metalface as well. I now know that I must erase every last trace of what they once were. All my servants need is the instinct to fight. This Hom's female. She was with the boy who wields the Monado.
Sharla?
A light of her memory. It shines strongly in this one. Bring me face 20814.
Oh no, I knew she's gonna see him. I knew it.
So it is this male. The boy Shulk remains a thorn in my side. I will enjoy watching my minion crush him. Be still, my servant. I see that your memories cause you much suffering.
Oh, Sharla. Darn it.
Shulk, take this.
What is it?
There's a path leading from the base of Digit 2 to the foot of the Mekonis. This is the security key to the door that seals the path. We who live in the village don't have any need for it, but it will be invaluable to you.
Awesome,
We're
thank
in your
you.
debt, Linada.
Shulk, Fiora, take care on your journey.
We will.
Linada, thank you for everything.
Alright, so I'm gonna call it quits there. Let me change my party up a little bit. There we go. But no, I'm gonna call it quits there. I'm gonna do some leveling, some side quests. Alrighty guys, so that was more of Xenoblade. I will be playing more of this, so look forward to that. And if you're new, please like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification. Thank you all so much for watching. You have a good day or night. Bye-bye.